What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the 10th stage of the Vuelta a España between Jurançon and Pau. We're fully in France for this time trial of 33 kilometers, as Rigoberto Uran is going to enter this time trial as the leader of the Vuelta. He's been having the jersey for now 7 days, and the aim is clearly to keep it. If you haven't seen yesterday's stage, the first mountain stage of the Vuelta, then I highly recommend you to do so. But in the meantime, if you've done so, I won't make you wait any longer as we approach Jurançon for 33 kilometers of intense effort to try to retain the red jersey. We already have a rider leaving Jurançon in 5th position, I think. Mitchell Docker, who's not the best in time trial. He's only got 62, but with a +1 today, you never know. He might be able to pull a good performance, even if Bruno Armira is completely ahead of him. But yeah, we're gonna keep like our focus on Mitchell Docker until at least the first intermediate to learn a bit of like the track, see how it is, to gain well, to gather intel for Rigoberto Uran to make sure that he's in the best conditions in order to keep his jersey, which won't be an easy task whatsoever. But you never know, with some luck, maybe we might be able to do something. Surprisingly enough, at the first intermediate, it's first time for Mitchell Docker, even though I've used quite a lot of energy to do that. He's currently pacing 75, which might be too much. I was hoping on like the 2 descents to maybe give him some energy back, but I don't know how that's gonna work out for the Australian. Okay, we're gonna approach the second intermediate time now. I'm gonna have to like reduce his energy because well, sorry, his rhythm. Because otherwise we're just screwed. Like, we're just screwed. He's gonna be out of energy with 10k to go. Meanwhile, Logan Owen is going to start his own efforts. We're going to be smarter than we've been with Docker and reduce completely the pace. We're gonna go with 73 for Logan Owen. Mitchell Docker, second at the intermediate. Sam Bewley has beaten him as well at the first time trial when Docker was completely out of like rhythm. So Sam Bewley on a madness right now. It's a very similar finish to the one on the Tour de France actually. Like the same, yeah, it's the exact same corner. Mitchell Docker on the line, 4th, 1:48 behind Bruno Armira. The second part of the time trial was really hard for young Mitchell. Where's Sam Bewley? He's currently first as well at second intermediate time. I don't know if we're gonna be able to like, well, I mean, he's gonna get first place. He's looking good right now. He's looking very good. We're gonna focus on Logan Owen for a second as he approaches the second intermediate time. 14 seconds down Sam Bewley for Logan Owen. Wow. Okay, very good effort right now from the American, who's not a specialist at all in time trial. He was 9 seconds down on Bewley's time at the first intermediate. He's now 14 seconds. He's doing well. He's doing very well. Rémi Cavagna, nonetheless, though, leading the way in the first intermediate time, 23 seconds ahead of Ricardo Villela. Rémi Cavagna, who really wants to like do well on his home road in France on this Vuelta. And good on him. Louis Mentiès ahead of Sam Bewley, which proves that it probably is a time trial for climbers much more than for actual time trialists, which is a good thing for Rigoberto. Alright, Logan Owen on the line. He's lost out quite a bit on the final few straights, and 44 seconds down the time of Sam Bewley, which, yeah, it makes sense. Rémi Cavagna, nonetheless, though, is on a madness. Where is he? That's Willie Smith as well, doing quite well. Nathan van Hooydonk, there he is. There's Rémi Cavagna. Yeah, I think it's kind of like, well, I mean, kind of like post-time trial on the Tour de France, if you remember it, which I had done well with Romain Bardet, even though he's not a time trialist. I think we're in a similar position right now. It's a time trial for good time trialists, granted, but also for good climbers. I think Primož Roglič is going to walk on everyone on this time trial. Like, he might be able to like gain 3 minutes on like May, for example. Right, here comes probably the next leader on this time trial. He was walking amongst the other guys on the first intermediates, and James Knox takes the lead, 1:42 ahead of his Duckernan teammate in Rémi Cavagna. It's for now a 1:2:45 for Duckernan Quickstep, with just Edvald Boasson in the middle. But huge time trial from James Knox. I mean, great performance. Honestly, great performance, and I don't see anyone coming close from his time right now. Like 22 seconds is the closest, and it's Vasil Kirienka, the first intermediate, which probably will turn in a minute on the line in Po. We finally have someone else on track. It's Sergio Higuita, who's not on a great day today. I'm just gonna show you like the final classifications because James Knox is on the madness. He's ahead of Patrick Bevin, Tony Martin, Damien Howson, Vasily Kirienka, and then the rest of the guys are over a minute. Impressive time from James Knox. Although, granted, he struggled in the second part of the time trial. When you take a look at it, Patrick Bevin gained 20 seconds on him. Tony Martin gained 21 seconds. So I think there's something to do in the second half of the time trial. But massive time trial from the British rider here. I think the sentence tell me who you be and I'll tell you if you're a champion. Well, those are some big names from James Knox. I don't feel like he's going to be out of the top 10 for the remainder of this time trial. As we have less than 40 riders now leaving the start town of Jurançon for this time trial. Okay, we're going to take a look at Sergio Higuita's first intermediate time right now. I'm not expecting a lot from Higuita here. He's not a good time trialist, but he's a good climber. Knowing that there's 2 climbs after, like before each intermediate, I think the time might be a bit biased. Already a minute down though. Okay, great, brilliant. We've got back-to-back riders back-to-back EF riders leaving Jurançon for this time trial. First, Lawson Craddock, and in his wheel is Daniel Martinez as we approach the final top 15. Now, time trial has taken a bit of, well, the gaps are much closer with James Knox 3 seconds ahead of Victor Delaparte, 5 seconds ahead of De Rent, 6 seconds of Tao Geoghenaert. Like the gaps are much slimmer as we approach Po. I know Geoghenaert is about to finish because he was in the wheel of Sergio Higuita. And it's third time for Tao Geoghenaert. Next up, we'll have like Victor Delaparte to finish. He is one of the biggest threats. Sorry, to James Knox with Thomas De Rent. Wilke Kelderman is the first person to beat James Knox in an intermediate as of yet. Now it's going to be interesting because the climbers are on their way. Victor Delaparte second time, 4 seconds down James Knox. Big day for Hugh Carthy as he tries to retain his white jersey, and he's in the +2 today, which is the best. Well, I mean, it could have been the +5, but I'll happily take a +2 for Hugh Carthy. Lawson Craddock already a minute down at the first intermediate, and at the end, Thomas De Rent has overtaken James Knox in Po. Incredible time by Thomas De Rent, who can win not only stages in the breaks, but also can perform well in time trials. Wilke Kelderman is down on James Knox's time at the second intermediate time. Okay, where's Dan Martinez? Dan Martinez 23 seconds down for the Colombian champion, as Rigoberto Uran is going to leave in 4 places now. 4 spots. Where's Primož Roglič? We're going to take the first intermediate time of Primož Roglič to see how much ahead he is. 26 seconds ahead of Jonas Aguirre. Ah, brilliant. I love that. Would you take a look at this? Rigoberto Uran on +4, 90. Oh, sorry, what do you mean 90? 79 time trial, 82 mountains, 89 hills. Rigoberto Uran is about to retain his red jersey. I mean, I hope so. Time trial is kind of my thing usually, even if there's Primož Roglič competing. But we're about to do well. We're about to do a banging time trial. Where's Hugh Carthy? 51 seconds compared to 49 of Tadej Pogacar. I'm currently losing 2 seconds only on the Slovenian Tadej Pogacar. Come on, that's. I'm gonna stay calm, but I'm confident we can do well. Wilke Kelderman has taken 4th place in Po, 14 seconds behind Thomas De Rent. Thomas De Rent's second half is very decent, even though Jonas Aguirre just smashed it by 30 seconds. Approaching the first intermediate time is the final rider on the road. Sorry, Rigoberto Uran. First intermediate, 24 seconds down Primož Roglič, ahead of Kruijswijk, ahead of Valverde, already 44 seconds. He's already lost 20 seconds. The green jersey not doing well. Dan Martinez on the line has taken 7th position, 46 seconds down Jonas Aguirre's time, who's about to get smashed by Primož Roglič. Sorry. Uran at the second intermediate time, it's 24 seconds. sorry, 23 seconds actually. Hugh Carthy on the line. It's going to be 16th, 2:04. He's ahead of Tadej Pogacar. Incredible time as well by Hugh Carthy. Love that. Let's take a deeper look at the second intermediate. So Uran is currently 23 seconds down on Roglic. He's now 22 seconds ahead of Kruijswijk. And where's Valverde? 1:11. So 50 seconds ahead of Alejandro Valverde. Uran is currently doing much better than a lot of people have expected. Even though I didn't know he was in a +4. So yeah, he's kind of surprising me right now. Roglic has probably crossed the line 57 seconds ahead of Johnny Zaguirre. I can't see anyone that could beat Primož Roglic as of now. We're going to watch Jakob Fuglsang as he crosses the line. He was 1:06 down at the intermediate. He is 1:38 on Primož Roglic. Steven Kruijswijk on the line in Po. He was 45 seconds down on Roglic. He's going to lose 1:11. Valverde is next. And Valverde appears to be struggling in these final meters of this time trial. Rigoberto Uran is right behind him. Well, I mean, right behind him. He's behind him. And that's the main thing. Valverde on the line. It's going to be 1:45. Uran crosses the line. Second time, 10 seconds behind Primož Roglic. Rigoberto Uran is the big winner of this time trial, even though Primož Roglic is on the podium. Woo! I like that. I like that. Okay, great. Roglic wins ahead of Uran and Izagirre. Roglic finally having something to celebrate after the shocking Vuelta he's had right now. Kruijswijk is now second, 1:35 behind. Valverde 1:54. Fuglsang 2:20, then Latour 4:32, sorry. The gaps are being set, and Rigoberto Uran has managed to do a best time trial out of everyone else to increase massively his lead in the GC. Esteban Chavez retains the polka dot jersey, which makes sense. Points-wise, Rigoberto Uran gets the green jersey ahead of Valverde, Fuglsang and Kruijswijk. So that's great. The best young rider is going to be Hugh Carthy, who increased his lead over Tadej Pogacar by 4 little seconds, but still, it's an increase. And finally, the best team is probably going to be me. Yes, it is. Big up. You don't know how happy I am. I was scared about that time trial. I'm usually decent with time trials, but not the flat ones. When I saw that usually the best climbers were doing well, then I knew I had something I could have done something. But the +4 of Rigoberto Uran just literally saved my ass. We gain a minute, sorry, on Kruijswijk. We gain a minute 30, minute 35 actually on Valverde. We gain nearly a minute 30 as well on Jakob Fuglsang. Just impressive time by Rigoberto Uran today. Who just sets himself, as the big favorite now to win this Vuelta. Good time trial as well from Hugh Carthy, who managed to keep the gap on Tadej Pogacar. Primož Roglic doing well, coming back into the top 10, 7:11 down. 7:11 down, sorry. So not in contention for the GC win, but had he been in contention for a win, he would have been very well placed after today's time trial. Dan Martinez, 11th, only 3 seconds behind Davide Formolo. We love that. Oh, Mikel Vizcarra was 10th yesterday. Did Mikel Vizcarra lose more than 5 minutes? Surely not. Wait. 5 minutes, Jonathan Lastra. Mikel Vizcarra lost 5 minutes 30. I mean, he has 16 time trial. But that's... wow. Okay. Well, if you've enjoyed the time trial, then please leave a like down below. That would really mean a lot, especially after this time trial. If you've enjoyed it, then just go on, set yourself free, click the like button, and if you're feeling funky, then why not subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure to hit the bell to get notified of whenever I upload. And yeah, I'll see you for the next stage. Will it be tomorrow? I don't know what days this video meant to be uploaded. So if it's on a Sunday, then tomorrow's career mode. If it isn't on a Sunday, then tomorrow is the 11th stage within Saint-Palais and Urdach Danchalinea, a hilly stage, which hopefully will see an EF win, or at least an EF performing well. Nonetheless, I'll see you tomorrow, same hour, same channel. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to the guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.